All right, starting off, we do have Viv Vision in hand and the potential that she could get played on the first turn. Oh my gosh. And then their card is less power. It's not. But I can just put Surge in this lane, and Viv Vision actually just moves. Hold up. Where does she go? She goes mid, which is really good for us. I'm going to snap on that. Viv Vision goes mid. They can't mess with that. That's going to be power on the cards that are in my hand. Here. That's really good. I love that setup. And then we go Festus, I think, for the next turn. Oh my gosh, Valhalla? This is insanely good. Actually, it's Nakia instead, because Nakia is going to trigger on Captain Marvel, Assassin Shaw, and everything else again. What's the top card? I'm going to play Festus into Nico. Because if I play all of this together, whatever the top card of my deck is, it should be really dang cheap and really good, and I should be able to just use it a lot. Oh, we'll find out here in a second anyway. And I'm copying my next card twice. They've got Symbiote Spider-Man plus Shuri. I don't know what they're doing there. I play... If I play Sebastian Shaw... I actually have to play... Do I play Sebastian Shaw? No, I play Gwenpool to put a lot of points into Captain Marvel. And then I play Sebastian Shaw because then I can play Captain Marvel mid and then the two Gwenpools left on the final turn. So it's going to give me two 1/9s, which is, by the way, pretty good stats for the cost. Not to mention the fact that obviously they have even more stats inside of them. This is re-triggering the Shuri bonus into what? Is this like a fallen one? It's a Nimrod. I mean, I don't know what they're doing in terms of points, but I also know that I'm doing a lot. So we'll see how much this isn't, like, how much this can do. I feel like this is just going to be like a Venom left, Shuri, or Carnage right? And if so, I actually think we might casserole. Yeah, Venom left. Okay. That's just a lot of points on Nimrod, and that's about it. Carnage right, which just means I win every single location. Yeah, that's a lot of points that Viv Vision was able to do. Obviously, there's a lot of other cards you can do there, but one of the nice things about her is that, for one, if she isn't going to get her triggers, you kind of don't need to leave her in that lane. And for two, if she does, you're just getting a lot of bonuses. And a lot of these cards, while they're not incredible amounts of power, I think they're pretty good. We'll see as time goes on. But that's the first game. Let's go into our second one, as apparently my throat's dying, as it loves to do. All right. Mirror Dimension is nothing. So wait, let's play America mid because we do want to be able to Grandmaster a different card potentially. Our opponent's snapping. Now, I'm going to be honest, I do kind of look like a bot, just with the name and such, but they should learn, hopefully soon, that I'm not actually one. We'll find out. Sinister London isn't helpful here. We can still play Viv Vision. Viv Vision mid might be a legit play. Hate Bishop. I don't love that. And what I can just do, I think it's just Viv Vision. I kind of want to play Nico, but I don't think it's the right call. Oh, we're playing it's a Clog Gamer? Okay. I can Grandmaster the left one. Assuming that the left Viv Vision doesn't go mid. Don't go... Actually, no, it's fine. Oh, that's really good for us, actually. Okay. Cool. Let's go with... I'm gonna go Grandmaster. I'm gonna really hope they don't clog everything else here. Now I'm gonna play Festus. Oh. Okay. Don't love that. All right, I'm gonna really hope that Grandmaster works the way we want it to now. And it's actually just Nico to get the +2 on whatever the next card is that we have. I really hope we don't get clogged mid. If we get clogged mid, I'm gonna be very sad. If we don't get clogged mid, we can do some good stuff here. But we need to just not get clogged mid. Okay, that's fine. And Titania is... Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Hold. This is great. The Green Goblin actually is going to save us here. We put that in the left lane. And then we got the Nico to give +2 to wherever the top card of our deck is. We're still winning the Viv Vision lane. And honestly, if I just Boomer Snap this... we win? This is going to be 9 points, actually, and then we should get 9 as well over here, and then we just win these 2 lanes. Let's go! We Boomer... Okay, I know that was a Boomer Snap. I know it was a Boomer Snap. However, I was actually still very scared of what they were potentially going to do on the following turn. I was willing to gamble, but I felt better if they were the ones to leave. So, I'm not typically one who likes to Boomer Snap. I'm not going to be one who typically promotes Boomer Snapping. That was my logic for it. And again, I'm not going to say it was great, but we got it. So let's go into the next game. Sanctum Infinitum lost. Oh, I don't love that for us. Oh, now I have to sneeze. Phew, sorry. My apologies. Anyway, that's good. Deep Space is a nothing burger. Okay. Ooh, Grandmaster's weird. I wonder if I was just playing Grandmaster anyway. Let's go Festus. Festus feels probably good here, and then we do want something else. We probably want to play with Gwenpool next turn. Could just be a normal Gwenpool. We'll see. Just be Gwenpool next turn. We've got... I don't know. America Chavez wouldn't be a bad card to get either. Let's see what they're going to do. They've got Captain Carter. Okay. That's a whole lot of nothing currently in terms of what they might do. AKA no idea. Let's go Gwenpool. I think what I'm going to go for is probably a Grandmaster in this lane, Nakia over here. Next turn. Infinity Ultron is interesting. I didn't expect that. I guess that probably got hit with everything else. Sure. Let's go Nakia here, Grandmaster here. Now, we don't have, obviously, Viv currently, but we've got our Mysterio, which can put a lot of points everywhere. Fun fact, if you are playing Mysterio and Deep Space is on the board, never play it to the middle location. The middle location, or was it, if Deep Space is on the board? So remember, play it to Deep Space's location, because Deep Space is a, if you play Mysterio there, would actually just not make any clones. It's a big deal. This adds points to the next card I play, so if I go for... Nico here, Sebastian Shaw here, Mysterio here. I'm going to undo it. I'm going to play Mysterio first. Then I'm going Nico, Sebastian Shaw. This should be good, actually. We're going to have 7 points mid, and we are going to have an additional 13 points in the right lane. We'll see. What are they playing? All right, so top left card is Surged. Luna Snow is nothing, okay. Infinity Space Stone also is nothing. America Chavez, but we win with the Mysterio? Let's go! Mysterio revealing into a very, very cool win right there. That's nice. Cool. Yeah, we took that home. It was scary, it was a little bit tough, but we did manage to do it. I'll take them dubs. Alrighty, up against August. Ooh, that's it. The Nexus is an interesting location. Don't know if I love it. We currently don't really have many cards we do actually want to be buffing in our hand right now. So nothing amazing there. We can still go with like a Surge next turn at least. That could be good, I think. We have Red Hulk. I don't love playing against a Red Hulk here, but again, a Surge should do a lot for us. Although we do have Mount Vesuvius. Interesting. Surge definitely just better, though, than America right now. Especially just in general, because it is just more points. So I like that. We then can go America, I think, next... Or no, it's probably going to be Festus next turn. Depending on what else we're playing against here. I think so. White Palace is going to give them, I mean, a card of ours. But the question is, which one? Red Hulk. I mean, we just got their Red Hulk. Do I just play my Gwenpool right now? I think the answer is just yes. They've played whatever card they got with Gwenpool, which is slightly more points, unfortunately, than ours. But I can honestly just go America Chavez into Viv Vision. We also have 12 points. This is going to be 2 extra things. And then Cyclops does trigger. We're actually tied here. I don't love Viv Vision still hanging out there, but it is what it is. The left lane. Huh. I'm playing Mysterio here. Into Nakia here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I might regret this, and I might want actually more points in that left lane. I think Viv should be okay. Let's see. Fantasticar. Honestly, I'm uncertain. I might have messed that part up a little bit. We'll find out in a second. All right, if Viv doesn't go left, we're okay. I should have played Nakia mid. If Viv doesn't go left, we're okay. If Viv does not go left, we're fine. Viv, don't go left. Woo, we're good. Why are they snapping? I've got the big guy. This is big guy. This guy big. Now, Thing is cool, I guess, but like big guy is big. Really big. And they've skipped power, which means my card gets even bigger. Oh my gosh. And then with my Real Mysterio revealing, we win the game. That was really close. That was actually kind of scary. Yeah, the Real Mysterio revealing over there was great. And also them just running Red Hulk kind of just meant that we were okay. If it wasn't for them running Red Hulk, we kind of would have lost. But RNG works. A cloning Vats immediately. I don't mind going second America Chavez here. For turn 2, it's not bad. I don't think I'm playing it again, though. It's probably going to be America left and then going to go America mid. I could go Nakia left here. We'll see. Although we also, if we get extra Vivs, Viv could be a really fun card to have a few copies of. Monster Island, okay. What we got? Oh, it's Surge. Oh, it's a powerful Surge. Okay. Hold up. I'm down for a 2/4 Surge. And then we have the Abby. Surge Grandmaster. Is that, just checking, 3 triggers for the Surge? Unfortunately, imagine if they were all on Viv. Now that'd be incredible. Actually, it's only gonna be 2 because I don't think this is gonna trigger correctly. Oh, wait, no, maybe it is because it's actually this Surge. That's a Luna Snow? Interesting. Let's go Viv, Captain Marvel. I don't think I want that to stay on the board, the ice cubes. I really want Nico right now. If I can get Nico, I'll be okay. If I can't get Nico, it's gonna be a little bit unfortunate. I would have liked to be able to get Nico's location changer this turn. But here we are nonetheless. I'm going to play Festus now. Let's see what else they're going to do here. Is this a Galactus gamer? Is that what's happening? But I don't know if they've got... I don't think they've had any way to put extra power into it. It still kind of feels like a Galactus gamer. That just didn't get the Galactus they wanted? Huh. Let's go Nico America. 50% chance that the Sebastian Shaw gets the +2. Let's see that. Oh, it does. Cool. Just every time? Oh, they're just really going to push everything in the mid for now. I have to leave a lane open in a lane other than the left one? I have to? And even if they do just play another cannonball just to destroy this, I don't see how they win the game. I think this should be, yeah. Like, they were just kind of, it really just felt like this was a Galactus deck that just never got Galactus. And therefore, we kind of just ran circles around them. Starting with America Chavez, I do like. That's a pretty solid start. And then what are we going for? Surge is fine. Maybe it's less fine with everything else. Maybe I play it over here. Maybe Surge is going over here for now. Then they've got Merlin. We're currently tied in total power. Oh, and we have Elysium. Elysium's interesting. I don't like Elysium, I've decided. I don't want Elysium to be a thing. Well, that's annoying. I definitely did just help out the Craven. We get to turn that off at least, though. Grand Central is fine, I guess. What else we got now? All right, top card is Captain Marvel. It does mean I'm playing her mid, just to guarantee that I should be okay. And also in terms of like first Ghost Rider and Red Guardian, I think my middle lane is the safest. And I don't need to win that one. I can have 9 points power that's going to go elsewhere on the final turn. And I don't even want Grand Central to trigger. I'm going to play this. This is just correct for me to play. And then I'm going to get technically nothing getting played with Grand Central. And then whatever the final card is, I'm adding +2 points to it, and that's fine. This is probably a snapping game, technically. I think this is technically a snappable game. I'm honestly uncertain, but it feels like a game I should probably be snapping in. Maybe? I don't know. I've been wrong before and I'll be wrong again. Mr. Sinister over in the left. Cosmic Ghost Rider turning off 2 cards that I don't care about. Grand Central also really not mattering for us. And I've got Captain Marvel who can squeeze her way into the right lane for us. I don't know what their plan is on the final turn. The game died for a second when I clicked on Nakia, but I think we should be fine. I don't know. We'll find out in a second what's going on, but in general, also I thought that I was getting like +2 points onto each top card of my deck, but it was actually only 1 because Grandmaster doesn't duplicate Surge's like Spark, her ability, or like whatever card she's buffing. It actually just moves it onto the top one. So we're taking it. Let's go. All right, we're against Shark. Hopefully I'm not the bait. We can still play Surge on turn 2, which is a good start. At least start getting some of the buffs on the board. Quicksilver, unfortunately not going to matter right now. Definitely going to play Quick Surge not into the middle lane. Surge right feels solid. I can start getting points in the left lane and go Surge left, then go Festus potentially. They have Domino, which is an interesting card. A little bit scary. I'll play Festus right now. I might want to go Nakia, like Grandmaster next turn. I might really want to go Nakia Grandmaster next turn. Or maybe not at all. I don't know. What's Festus going to do for me? Viv is just better. Viv is just better. They're going to probably put a lot of points in that left lane, which is fine. Cool. I don't need to play for that left lane in the slightest anymore, which is great for me. I can then play Grandmaster left into Nakia. It's Nakia Grandmaster, actually. Extra points mid is good. Viv is unfortunately not amazing. Oh god, Viv's just gonna take a hit no matter where she goes here. We do have Mysterio gonna get a lot of points. Don't go right. Okay. That is what it is. Let's go Sebastian Shaw. Actually, Sebastian Shaw? Mysterio here, America here, Sebastian Shaw here. That's the plan. I should have played America first just to try to assist against any, like, chicanery. Is it chicanery? Is it shenanigans? I don't know. Some sort of thing. Luke Cage is fine. It's going to get +1, and that's all the pluses they should get. Mysterio, America. And Sebastian Shaw rounding it out. Viv Vision, now, like, she is kind of going to be, at least in what we're doing here, she's only giving, like, 1 or 2 triggers. Sometimes you can get a lot of triggers out of her, which is really cool, but I'm not hating what she does. I feel like there's a way you could potentially try to use more stuff with her, but just as an initial, like, first thing I want to do with the card with hand buff, it feels like a lot of fun. I think I'm having a good time with her. I'm not going to say this is best deck, but I really like it. And I'll show y'all the list itself as well as any replacements if you would like to try to make them to play with Viv. I mean, I've always been a big fan of hand buff, and Viv Vision does actively buff the hand, so I had to try it at least a little bit. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being able to use Viv Vision. America Chavez, always a great play on 1 if you can. And then obviously Surge into Viv was a really fun combo. Biggest thing, obviously, that is a good thing to point out as a detriment for this deck is the fact that Viv Vision doesn't have a lot of points on her own, and sometimes it's hard to win her lane as she's just 2 power. But honestly, I kind of think that makes sense as a 2 power stat line, as she is kind of a repeatable Nakia, so you don't want her, I think, at the same stat line as Nakia, but it is a little bit harder to get that trigger, so maybe that stat line is fine. I don't know. But legitimately, I really enjoyed what we had here. There are a few cards, obviously, that are going to be higher series in this deck. Surge, Nico, I believe, Grandmaster Series 4, I want to say. Viv Vision, obviously, Festus, Shaw, and Gwenpool. And what I'm going to recommend, at least for general replacements, and I'm going to just kind of say this in, like, as a generality, and you're welcome to take each one and do whatever changes you need to make in order to play it. I'm not talking about Nico yet. I think Nico's a little bit of a special case where I think that she can do a lot more on her own. If you don't have her for one, I'm going to say that she's still one of the most useful cards. Even if she's not insanely great, she's just a general, just good piece in decks that just helps a lot of the package you want to do. If you don't have her, I would definitely recommend getting her. That's actually the one I'm going to say most out of anything else. As well as Surge still feels really good even after all the like the nerfs they've done to her. You probably do just want to run, if you don't have Surge, it's probably just going to be a Okoye. You can try to be, if you're missing Surge or Festus, you can try Toxie Doxie. It's going to be difficult, but you could try it. I'm going to put that out there. Mr. Fantastic First Steps we don't have in this list, but that is another real potential shout for another card you could be using to buff up other cards. Instead of Viv Vision, that might be a good shout again as well. As well as Gwenpool. If you don't have Gwenpool, I would probably say you then take out Mysterio. I think Mysterio likes Gwenpool, but if you don't have Gwenpool, then you would want to probably take out Mysterio and if Gwenpool's not there, you go Galacta, I'd recommend, in addition to into Brood instead. which might mean you want to go for a little bit more of a surfer angle in this deck, but general replacements there. If you don't have Grandmaster, Silver Surfer First Steps, by the way, is a good replacement. Forge is another card you can try to mess with, but again, it has difficulties specifically with Mysterio. But in general, I think those are the cards I'd recommend most out of just replacements in general, or just substitutes that you might want to go for. But this list is a lot of fun, and it is partially because of Viv Vision. Now, 5 new cards just got added to Marvel Snap today, and Viv Vision obviously is one of them. Viv Vision is a pretty cool card. I really enjoyed what she did. She felt like she didn't feel overbearing, which I liked. Like, she didn't feel like a very good... It's weird I'm saying very good, but I'm not trying to say as if she wasn't good, because she was good, but she didn't feel as strong as maybe some Season Pass cards we've gotten in the past, which makes me feel a lot more comfortable potentially about the balance of her that Second Dinner has landed on. I do really like it, and I think it's a good place potentially, and just seems like a solid way to run her. I had fun with this deck. I had fun with this card. If you don't have her, again, the replacements I've talked about before would probably be good substitutes. And if you're specifically wondering, hey, is this a Season Pass that I need to get? I don't think there's ever a Season Pass, or I've yet to see a Season Pass that I think you need to get. However, this is a good Season Pass card, and whether or not it's busted, I do think that Viv Vision offers something very interesting in just her, and just the ability to give that +1 to your hand. And one thing I didn't even explore, which I'm excited to see other content creators do and to mess with in the future, is the whole movement angle, because she does have that movement angle built into her. So how good is that angle? How good is it to do the movement with her? I'm excited to see with all that stuff and mess with it, but it felt like a lot of fun. I'm excited for it, for this season. I mean, especially in comparison to the last one, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Really, the last season just kind of felt boring and uninteresting after a little bit of time, but this one has felt like a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Viv, and I'm excited for the rest of this robotic season. If you've made it to the end of the video, appreciate you. Would you do me a favor and actually let me know down below what card you want to see me build with or play with next? As honestly, we've gotten 4 other cards today. We've got Moira X, Sparky, we've got Omega Sentinel, and Awesome Andy. I kind of want to play with all 4 of them. We're going to keep trying to do some daily videos, at least for a little bit of time, while I try to get this stuff ready, as well as just being excited for the Golden Gauntlet coming on Saturday. But let me know down below if you have any personal recommendations or personal preferences for which cards you want me to play with next. Either way, appreciate you hanging out to the end. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all soon for another fun video in Marvel Snap. Peace out.